Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Future Finds. For this video, we are going to show the hat that was in Back to the Future Part 2. I'm going to give you a few things, a few facts, and I have my notes right here I'm going to read to you. I hope you don't mind. At about 8 minutes and 40 seconds into the movie of Back to the Future Part 2 is when you first see this, and it's pulled out of a little duffel bag, a little kind of a container of clothing that the doc had that he was giving to Marty McFly. And when he took this out and put it on Marty McFly's head, he said, "Perfect. You're the splitting image of your future son." It's kind of interesting that he said perfect, because in the movie, a little while later, Marty McFly orders a Pepsi Perfect. So it was kind of interesting. The last time that this hat is seen in Back to the Future Part 2 is about 18 minutes into the movie. And that's when Marty McFly takes it off and throws it over the counter. I was able to buy this hat. You can get this hat from Diamond Select. I don't know the price right now. I think it's probably about $30. Don't quote me on that, but I meant to look up the price, but I forgot. So I took this hat to a Comic-Con, and I had Bob Gale autograph it for me. Let me get that up close so you can see it. I'm not sure whether I want Michael J. Fox to sign it yet. His autographs are very, very pricey. So this is the hat, and this is a color-shifting lenticular baseball cap. It has an adjustable strap on the back of it right here. And this bill right here is very, very stiff, and so I really don't like bending it because the signature also is on it. And Back to the Future Part 2, the book, is described on page 20, and it says the hat looked more or less like a baseball cap except for whatever shining fabric it was made from, a fabric that seemed to change color every time the cap moved. So it's a color-shifting lenticular baseball cap. It was worn by Marty McFly to enable him to pose as his son, Marty Jr. in the year 2015. Dr. Emmett Brown, I have my notes here again. I just want to read my notes. Dr. Emmett Brown had purchased the cap along with an auto-adjusting and auto-drying jacket before traveling from 2015 to 1985 to pick up Marty. So both items, along with a pair of Nike mags, were produced by Doc from a large futuristic Nike footwear bag he carried aboard the DeLorean time machine. In the Paradox script, Marty's headgear is described as simply a futuristic yellow cap. Now in the real life world, in actuality, in 2009, Nike released a cap like the one seen in Back to the Future Part 2, but its colors were not similar to the movie. They also made lenticular shoes and another cap with the word Air on the top using the same colors. A couple of years later, Diamond Select released a higher quality version of the cap with movie accurate colors, and this is where I got this hat from, Diamond Select. You can find Diamond Select on the internet. It's a website that specifically makes a lot of toys. They make a lot of toys and props from the Back to the Future movies. Although the cap exists and can be bought from Amazon also, as well as outlets such as comic book shops, check your comic book shops, and specialty stores, it's not something that's worn all the time. Unlike the cap worn on screen by Marty and Marty Jr., which has an elastic headband, the cap available for sale has a Velcro closure, and that's what this is. This is not elastic, it's Velcro. So if I do take this and get Michael J. Fox to sign it, which I probably won't, but if I do, I'll have this in a future video and show you what it looks like, okay? Well, that's the video. And as always, your collection is whatever you make it. So make it a good one, all of you.